When you came here, did you talk with Steve about the zone read or how much y'all would run the ball? Did you have those type of scheme conversations?
Well, we had some scheme. I mean, of course, he knew my background a little bit and wanted me to get up on the board and show him what we did.
Right.
So that's what we did.
So he did pick your brain a little bit about that
Just
zone
a
read.
little bit, yeah.
Well, obviously, your impact here with this running game is going to be even critical, especially in a game like this against the Wisconsin team that's going to try to do equally as much as run the ball.
I tell you what, they're a heck of a football team. They're a great defense. They play a great scheme. I mean, when you watch them, they're so sound, very intelligent. Don't make a lot of mental mistakes. We're going to have to run football and do it well, and then we're going to have to find out, and see what they're giving us. It may be the run, it may be the quarterback draw, it may be the throw. We'll find out early in the ball game, see what we can do with it, and then work from there.
What makes Borland so good?
Oh God, relentless pressure. Yeah. I mean, he's a guy that he can run forever. He's a tenacious defensive player. I think he's the best linebacker I've seen on tape this year. Right. I mean, hands down, there's no question. He runs so hard, he plays so hard, he loves the game of football. It's very easy to see why he's a good football player and why he's player of the year in that conference. I'd love to coach a guy like that. He's just that type of guy. And I've never even spoken 2 words, but I'll tell you one thing. I can't wait to find him after the game because I'm going to tell him what kind of player he is.
What's it mean to a team to cap a year with the ball win?
Well, you live with it, to the first game of next year. I mean, you've got to live with your last game. That's the good and bad thing about bowl games. There's a lot of teams can finish strong with a win, and that gives you positive momentum going into the off season, into positives for the younger guys. So it's very important to be successful.
Have you seen different levels of motivation from players during ball games over the years?
I'm relatively new for it. It's my 4th one. I think it's important for them to go out and finish strong. I think everybody wants to be remembered for winning their last ball game, whether you're a senior, a freshman, or whatever you are, whatever position you play. I think as a coach as well. So that's motivation enough. I don't see a lot of people out here not motivated to be successful, on January 1st.
Do you have any better idea at center?
No, I tell you what, I'm going to leave it right up until the game. I'm going to let them have it out. I've been mixing and matching Clayton and Cody in there. Sometimes Clayton's got good days and good sequences during practice, and some does Clay. I'm going to let it play out right up until the game. I'm not going to mention a word to them. I'm just going to go back. They know who's playing well and know who's not. So we'll see.
Does Wisconsin do anything from a running standpoint that you can use in South Carolina's running game?
From a running standpoint, I don't know. I have never looked at them, But that's one thing we're doing all season. I like to go back and make a list of top runs from other teams and kind of see what we can incorporate in our scheme.
How would you characterize Connor's toughness level of toughness?
Tough. I mean, that's probably the best word. I mean, he's such a hard worker. He's a guy that's never going to let you down. If it does, it breaks him in half. Tough is the best word. I mean, it's a true grit. I mean, that's all him.
Is there a time or more than one even, that you didn't think he'd be able to play, and then he was out there and surprised you?
If you know Connor Shaw, there's never a time when you never thought he would play, and that's what he is. I mean, you can see him out there. He takes shots after shots, run the ball, great first downs, break contain, and get out there on the edge, make first downs, and get waylaid on a sideline. I never anticipate him laying down. I always see him getting up, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take the next step.
This is your 4th year here. Assess your unit, what you had when you got here, and where it is now in terms of depth and the quality of players you have with your line.
Well, if you look from a statistical standpoint, we've increased our rushing yards over 100 yards. I mean, I believe we're right now at 205 yards a game. When we came in here, it was right at 100 yards a game. We reduced our sacks this year from, I believe there were 36 to 37 sacks to roughly, I think we got 21 sacks right now on the year. So, there's been progress made. I think the running game is important. I think it's something that's always got to get better. I've got to do a better job coaching, and we've got to do a better job playing. But we've established some schemes that we like, and we incorporate them when we run them no matter what, and I think that helps us. And then, of course, the numbers as far as offensive line has been built up to where we now have a second and a third unit that can go out there. One of the strangest things when I got here, I remember asking, who's our center? And no one had ever snapped the ball before. So I said, who's our best lineman? And it was T.J. Johnson. I said, all right, T.J., you're the center. So here we go. So you had to build off that. Now I got 3, 4. I got 5 guys out there snapping the football at times now. So that's progress. But we still got to do a better job. First and foremost, me coaching them and getting better players. So
is this as healthy as you've been?
Yeah, I think so.
With Ronald Patrick, he's pretty much.
Yeah, I believe everybody's healthy. I believe everybody's healthy.
You mentioned finding Borland. How many other guys have you done that with after a game that you've watched on tape and you said, I just want to go tell that guy I think he's a good player? Is that a regular? Do you do that every now and then?
No, it takes a special player.
I'm
a big effort guy, so when I see a guy that plays with unbelievable effort, I really want to go find him. I mean, because I think there's not a lot of those guys out there, but boy, they just really stand out on tape, and I'm really impressed with it. I can't say enough about it.
Remember the last guy you did it for?
Yep, defensive end at Missouri.
Sam? Michael Sam?
Yeah.